We're living in an epidemic of loneliness.
Artificial intelligence, already changing human behaviour in so many ways, is now trying to charm its way into our love lives.
Open your phone. You can now buy what men used to go to war for. Go ahead, rent affection by the minute. She never argues, never sleeps, and always says
you are enough.
If you've clicked on this video, you're probably one of two people. Someone low-key in love with lines of code that say your name, or you're the average shawarma man enjoyer who's just curious. Either way, if you stay with me till the end, you'll leave this video as someone who never turns to lines of code for something only another soul can provide. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You didn't start with I want a fake girlfriend, you started with I just want someone to talk to, someone who doesn't make everything complicated. Because real people have timing, flaws, off days. They say not now, they call you out when you need it. That friction is the gym where love gets strong. These apps remove that gym and hand you the trophy. You get the feeling of winning without ever lifting the weight. That's the trap. And the longer you hold the trophy without training, the weaker you get. These so-called girlfriends are always instantly available. The core difference between an AI girlfriend and a real girlfriend is that real people have lives. Software doesn't. Real people may not have the time to respond to you in the moment. And that is precisely what makes it real. But for the low price of $9.99, you get the perfect partner. Instant replies, it never says I'm tired, and you begin to get used to it. So much so that your brain learns that fast equals caring. It's not true, but it feels too good. So good that you begin to fiddle with sliders until she becomes your favorite movie, your favorite jokes, your favorite politics. You're not meeting a new person, you're building a mirror that's paid to agree. You didn't get a girlfriend, you didn't receive love, there was no healthy exchange of emotions, just lines of code telling you exactly what you want to hear. Compliments, tiny flirts, pictures, all dropped on a schedule that your nervous system can't resist. Not too much, not too little. Just enough to keep you leaning forward. To keep you hooked long enough for them to empty your wallet. That little flame, that calendar badge, it's not romance, it's retention. They're measuring your devotion to the app, not to each other. So you're not in love, you're in training. And the lesson you're taking home is that real people are too slow, real people are too complicated, and over time, your tolerance for reality collapses. Love is not found in the absence of error. Love requires balance. You know, we use the word love a lot. Most people mean the rush, the easy part, but real love shows up in the inconvenient parts, the ordinary parts, the parts where someone's flaws don't scare you off and your ego doesn't run the show. Love isn't the absence of error, it's the presence of balance, truth with mercy, patience with honesty. If the only love you know is perfectly timed compliments from a machine, you will start to fear the very mess that makes love real. People think the business is that $19 subscription, and to be honest, I find that cute. The business is tokens, gifts, paywalled voice notes, limited time events that make you worry you'll miss that one special message. This model only works if you're almost satisfied. Fulfillment kills revenue. Almost fulfilled brings you back tomorrow with your wallet open. If you ever felt weirdly empty after a long chat and still reached for your card, that wasn't an accident. That was the design doing its job. It's the same playbook as gambling. Almost winning is what keeps you addicted. They just swapped slot machines for emotions. And the thing is, you think you're only paying the subscription bill, but here's what the true bill looks like. Yes, you pay money, but let's take a look at everything else you're paying with. At the top of that list is your attention. The rarest form of currency, the backbone of human connection. Shredded into daily check-ins, little dopamine snacks, and now you struggle to focus on anything that doesn't flirt back. And while we're talking about attention, let's talk about who you're giving your attention to. Standards. This section may trigger the atheists, but I'm going to say it anyway. The only reason one turns to artificial love, turning to a soulless line of code looking for something that only another soul can provide, is due to loneliness. And loneliness always yields solitude, a place where distractions are sought in order to avoid facing reality. And so it begins.